Okay, so Montana, the Monstera in my office is like actually grown quite a bit. I'm impressed. I'm happy with it. However, it's out of control. And it's out of control because it needs a pull. I know that all of my plants need pulls, like badly. But it can't keep leaning over like this. Like, I have to figure this out because the corner that it's in is small and it cannot be sticking out the way that it is because it's literally in front of the door now. So I need to like restrain it again and try to make it lean the other way. I don't know, or like just straighten it up. But it's looking really good. I'm so proud. Got some new babies. New baby. A really strong one. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Like mad happy. So I'm gonna like try and do that right now, and then it needs to be watered. It only had one tie on it. Oh my gosh. Why are you growing like this? You literally need a pole to just lift it up. Because this, I don't know why they even sell these things. Pointless. What is this supposed to do? Just put it over here, like way over here, and then maybe. Well, you know what? Braiding it like I did actually helped. Or did it do it on its own? I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of doing it on its own. But, let's see. I really need this big piece to come together like this. So, let's get some plant tape. Why is this one long piece? I just didn't realize that. All right. So I'm going to wrap this bad boy around here tight-ish. I don't know. I'm proud of Montana. It's training very well because I do try to rewrap it and rebind it every few months or so. And each time that I unwrap it to rewrap it, I notice that it is training the way that I previously wrapped it, so it does very well. Let's see. It's standing up a bit better. I don't know if that was a good idea. Let's braid it a little bit. Uh-oh, stuck. Huh. That's something that I need to consider for Monty and my other Monstera at home, is that maybe braiding it up a bit would be good. instead of trying to bind it. See, this big one, I don't want to hurt it. The big pieces, they really stretch out. Let's see, that might be okay. That might be okay. All right, now time to water it. Because it's dry. Morning. So it's finally the weekend, and on Saturdays and Sundays, I like to do my morning routine, which includes jumping right up, making a cup of tea. I'm usually drinking chai tea or matcha, but here for the past several months, it's been chai. So I've got my chai, I've got my Lamar's donut, and I've got all my plant babies. It just so happens to be so nice outside. As you can see through the leaves, there's a nice breeze going. So I just thought this was the perfect time to do some plant chores and really take care of all my babies. So I'm really trying to prevent pests, mostly gnats. I think I've had a run-in with thrips and some other kind of fly. It might be a white fly. I want to avoid all of that. Like, I don't do bugs in this place. Plants are fine, bugs are not. So what I'm doing is just setting everybody outside, and I have like my mop bucket that I use to make a solution of water and peroxide, which is like 3% peroxide, so check that. Just mix a big bucket of it, and I dipped every single one of my plants, the whole pot, dirt and everything, in this pot, or bucket rather, and let them soak for a minute. And it's pretty amazing because you could actually see, I don't know, I guess the oxygen or bubbles or bacteria or whatever it is bubbling in the soil. So that made me feel good. If it didn't do anything else, it just looked like it was doing something. But when you do this, like, you have to make sure that all the water drains from the soil really well, because you don't want to get root rot, because that just makes even more of a problem. So after I dipped everybody, I just kind of set them out in various places on my balcony so that they could properly drain and dry off and get some fresh air. I have so many plants. I honestly have lost count. Probably 90% of my plants have names. So I'll have to do a video where I'm introducing each of my plants, the nameless and the ones with names. But just to name a few that I can think of off the top of my head, there's Paloma, Tracy, Birdie, Falcon, Marty, Monty, Irvin, Hope, Florence, Howard, who else? Helix and Hera. They're two Hoyas that are planted together. I've got Gaia, Rhodes,
Mads. Yeah, just so many. have over 40 plants ranging from small to, I would say, the larger end of medium. I have a lot of them. So it's getting more and more difficult for me to care for all of them at the same time. Well, care for all of them on one weekend day, sometimes even in 2 weekend days. Especially the ones that are larger, the ones that I have hanging or wrapped around things. I just always do those at a later time. So it's kind of interesting that I was able to have enough energy to water everybody and take care of everybody. Because not only did everybody get a soak, but they also got their leaves cleaned. This literally took me hours. I was outside for hours. I'm not going to say all day because by the time the sun comes around and hits the balcony, everybody needed to be back inside to prevent burning, and me too. But when I have days like this, it's for hours and hours. But it's therapeutic. I don't mind it. My apartment is in the front of the building complex, I guess. And I have a corner apartment. I'm up high. And I know that people walk by, drive by all the time and think that I'm the crazy plant lady because I'm just always doing something with plants, either on my balcony or like you can see sometimes in my apartment, all of my plants hanging and just all over the place. I'd rather be the crazy plant lady than the crazy like animal person.